Hello everyone, I'm Gaurav from LogicTubes, and in this video we are going to continue our last lecture of C operators, right? In last lecture we discussed about the arithmetic operator of the C language, and in this video we are going to discuss about the unary operators of the C language. Now, arithmetic operators contains the plus, minus, multiplication, division of the word, but in the unary operator there are two basic symbols. Those are the most important. Are say we are testing the unary, okay, are the increment operator and the decrement operator. Now first of all, let me tell you what is the importance of this increment and decrement operator, right? Basically this increment operator, like plus plus does it adds one value plus one to the variable, and this decreases minus one value with the variable. Okay, but the point being that why plus plus and minus minus operators are used for, because we can easily increment or decrement by simply adding one or subtracting one with the variables, right? That's because when you use a unary operator, that actually changes the value of variable throughout the programs. Okay, for example, let's say if we have a as a variable. Okay, let's define it first. We say int a, and we take another variable like b, and we say a is equals to 10. Fine. And we wanted to increment a by 1 with the value of b. So we will write it like a plus 1. Fine. And at this point of time, if I print these two variables with different values, what will happen? Like we say base value is equals to percent d, that is nothing but a, and in the next line we say printf, next is the incremented value is equals to percent d, and that is equals to b, right? At this point of time, if we save control s, if we save the program and then run it, then what happens that the first line, okay, just a moment so that I can break these lines. Fine. So in this point of time, if we compile and if we run, okay, we can see what is the base value says. Base value says, gives the actual amount, the actual value of the variable a, and incremented value gives the 1 plus value of that variable. Fine. And still we are not using the increment and decrement operators, remember. But if we use the increment operator here, like we say a plus plus, okay, then what happens? Now if we compile and we run the program, if we compile and we run the program, we can see the base value is nothing but 11 and the incremented value is 10. I mean, how this is possible and what this is going on, man? Means when I incremented value in b, how it can be incremented in 10, in a, sorry. So this is the fundamental thing. This is the logic here in the incrementation and decrementation, that we use the incrementation operator or decrementation operator by two ways. Okay, so I'll write it down here as my comments. Like we use two prefix as pre and post. Okay, so we use these increment operators as pre-incremented or post-incremented operators. Okay, this is as an example of the post-incremented. So first of all, let me tell you about the pre-incrementation of the operator. Now, to pre-increment the operator, okay, to pre-increment the value of the variable, we use plus plus and then we use the variable. Now what this does, this actually incremented the value of a first and then applied to the variable b. Okay, remember, first increment, we said logic says first increment the value of a and then apply to b. So now if you check the value of a as per expected output, the value of a will be given as 11 and b also given as 11. Now why the value of a is given as 11? Because as I said, these increment and decrement operators changes the value of the variable throughout the program. Okay, so once you applied this variable increment or decrement operator, the value of a throughout the program will not be 10 anymore. It will be incremented by 1. Okay, so this is not just doing plus 1, but it is incrementing the value of that variable throughout the program. So now let's test the program by control F9 and then control F10, and now you can see the base value is 11 and incremented value is 11. This is 11 because I said that a plus plus first increment the value of a by 1 and then apply to the b. So that means first increment the value of a, that is 11, and then apply 11 to the b. And already as the value of a is incremented by 1, this a will automatically get changed into the 10. Okay, to check this out, we can do one more thing. For clearing out your concept, we can print it here and we can write it as old value is equals to a. Now if we print it like this, control F9, okay, let me close this, control F9 and control F10. Now you can see the old value of a is 10, the base value now is 11 because it is incremented, and the incremented value now is 11 too. So that means that this particular incrementation plus plus change the value of that variable for the whole program. Okay, so now let it be like that. Now we are going to talk about the post incrementation. Okay, so now we write the post incrementation like a plus plus. Now this, what this means, this actually does first increment a to b. Okay, that means whatever the value of a, just first put it there into b and then increment the a by 1. That means the value of b will be 10 and then the value of a will be incremented by 1. Okay, so by this process, here the old value of a will be 10, then the b is a first, that means the b is also equals to 10, but the base value of a, because we finally incremented the value of a as a plus plus, the base value will get into the 11. Okay, fine, let's test it out. Control S for saving, control F9, compilation is cool, and control F10. So now here we can see the old value of a is 10, the base value of a got changed to 11, and the incremented value is again 10, because before the incrementation of a, we applied it to, we assigned it to b. Okay, that's why the incremented value is still 10. So this way we use the pre and the post. This is the concept between the pre and the post implementation of these increment and decrement operators. Okay, so let's test further, like we can use it, the decrement operator here, like same. Okay, we are using like minus minus a. So this means that the value of a is 10. First decrement the operator but with a, decrement the value of that variable by 1, and then assign the a to the b. That means the answer will be of the incremented value, or we can say here like decremented value will be 9, and that a will be always 9, again 9, and then this a will be 10. So control S to F9, and let's see, this gives the exact value we wanted to, as old value equals to 10, base value equals to 9, decrement value is equals to 9 too. Okay, so this is how we apply. Okay, one more thing is left to check out to clear your concept though, is this. Okay, so what this does, first it will implement the, it will assign the value of a to value of b and then decrease the value of a. That means the base value of a will become 9, the decremented value will become b as, and the old value will become the 10 only. Okay, so let's save it. Okay, sorry, let's save it. Control F9, F10. So here are the values. Old value is 10, base value is 9, and decremented value is 10.